Well, let's speak to the BBC World Service environment correspondent Navin Singh Khadka. Navin, we paint a pretty bleak picture when it comes to the environment in the region. Just tell us more.
Well, basically, you talked about the heat wave. So we have had heat waves all these years. What's happening right now is it's the humidity factor that is causing more concern. So when heat waves and humidity, when they mix up, they become more dangerous. And then also the duration of this heat wave, that has been of real concern. And then not to forget, this is an El Nino year. Typically, when what happens is the equatorial Pacific waters, they warm up. And because of that, in some areas, in some regions, it becomes hotter and drier.
You talk about the duration of the heat wave. It is in the grand scheme of things relatively short, but in the grand scheme of things, when we refer to these glaciers and the melting of those, the longer term trend for the region is also negative, in particular the potential loss of these glaciers and the impact that flooding or water shortages may have.
Yes. So you see, the thing is, we've been hearing about glaciers and glacial lakes for many years now. Organizations such as the ISIMO, they have been bringing out reports for many, many years now. But what's different now is they're not just talking about glaciers. They're talking about ice. They're talking about snow. They're in fact talking about permafrost. What is that? That's the frozen ground. They all are melting. And as a result, it's not just the issue of drinking water or just water resources. It's also about entire geography that has destabilized, and that threatens downstream settlement, infrastructure, and many other things.
To what degree are efforts being taken to try and protect people from these threats?
So the first thing is you need to identify where are those locations. That is the biggest challenge. You can imagine Himalayas, towering mountains, and scientists, even in this report, clearly admit that it's very difficult for what they say ground truthing. Think about hanging glaciers, measuring them is very, very difficult. But the good news is we've got satellite images. We can use the data, analyze them. That is what's happened, and what they have done in this report is they have compiled all those reports. So that is being studied now, at least, and we're trying to identify, but it's a massive region, so many glaciers, so many those regions, ice fields and snow lines and so on and so forth. So that is a big thing, and they have said that there are major gaps in this report that need to be addressed.
Navin Singh Khadka, thank you. Around the world and across the UK, you're watching BBC News.